Ansible, right? Okay. How many of you practice Ansible? After practicing, how's the clarity for you? Have you got the clarity on Ansible? What is Ansible and what is doing? Fine. So let's start the session today. In today's class, we are going to see some real-time scenario-based concepts here. Till now, you are using modules, right? Are you comfortable with modules, all of you? Sure. Comfortable. Tell me which one is good, using ad hoc command or using module? Ad hoc command, correct or not, sir? Modules mean we need to remember the key, value, everything. Correct or not? I'll tell you one tip. In the playbook, without using module, you can write ad hoc comments. What I said to you? In the playbook, without writing the modules, we can use ad hoc comments. Which comments? So let's see like how it is going to work for you. Let me open MobaXterm. And how many are going for your hometown for holidays? Going, eh? Then if you go, please come back on Tuesday. Don't miss the classes. Because unfortunately, I taken few days for online. Everyone go to like their hometowns and still they are not back. Connect SSH client. Okay, what I said with the help of Playbook, till now we are using modules, right? So we can avoid modules and we can write direct ad hoc comments inside the Playbook. So for that purpose, we need to use modules again. I mean, like module means not inside that. I'll tell you like how it is going to be. Sudo -i vim playbook.yml. Remove the playbooks. I don't have any playbook as of now. Playbook name raham.yml. So tell me how playbook is going to written. First of all, hyphen host. Host means next task. Give hyphen name. For example, I want to install Git. Tell me how we will write yum. Name is equal to state is equal to. Correct or not, sir? This is how you can write a model which is on key value pair. But what we can do is directly remove everything. Is it direct command or key value pair? Still it will execute. Still it will execute. Second thing, I want to install Maven. What I want to install? Tell me now. Shell. Okay. But sir, this time I am removing the shell. I am removing the what I'm gonna do? Command I'm gonna give. Shell is one module, command is also one more module. Third thing, sir, I want to install Docker. What I want to install? Again. Command shell. Anything is fine, right? Yum install. But sir, this time not command, sir. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use what? Shell. Raw. What I'm gonna use? Observe one thing. Are you seeing any key value pairs there? Those are direct Linux commands or not, sir? Simple Linux commands. But here I'm using shell, I'm using command, and I'm using. What is the advantage of using these models? You know, those are three different models. With the help of these three models, you can run the plain Linux commands. Instead of using name is equal to git state is equal to present, if I can write shell, or if I can write command, or even if I can write raw, these three modules are responsible to execute the plain Linux commands on my worker nodes. Can we check it? Can we check, sir? Tell me the command to run the playbook. And color factor, you know, right? Is task 1, Git is performing, sir? Is man performing? Is Docker performed or not, sir? Sir, if I use a module M, I'm going to get the same output. If I use shell, same output. If I use command, same output. But if I use raw also, which one is better? Using the M module with key pairs or direct plain modules? Direct one, right? So let's understand how it is going to work for you. So let me open your running notes. What is Docker? Priyanka, Docker is a tool which you are going to learn on your upcoming classes. Currently, we are on Ansible, right? After Ansible, I'm going to start Docker itself. So the concept name is it is a playbook. How many modules I use it? You can use shell module to execute plain Linux command, or you can use command module to execute the plain Linux command, or you can use, but there is some hierarchy behind this one. Like inside this, what is going to happen? No, I'm going to tell the concept how it is going to work. Sir, shell module will directly execute all the shell commands, sir, directly. In Linux, your command is going to be taken by shell. Output is also going to be given by the shell. But sir, shell module cannot able to do some activities. That activities is going to be done by command module. Which module? So now shell module is less than command module or not, sir? Or simply we can write command module is greater than. Why? Because both can do same actions, but command module will work more than shell module. Due to some security concerns, shell is not a good thing to suggest. Command is the bed module. Sir, command module can able to perform all the tasks, sir. But some tasks again command module will not able to perform. Those kind of tasks are going to performed by raw module. Which module? That means raw module is greater than command module or not, sir? The best advantage of using raw module is with the help of raw module. With the help of raw module, you can directly work with your worker nodes without installing Python on my main node. Got the point, right? Generally, if you want to work with your worker nodes, what is the dependency for Ansible, sir? Python is a dependency. If I don't install Python, what will happen? Not going to work. But with the help of raw module, even though if you don't have Python, we can able to work with our worker nodes. Is the concept clear now? So basically, these three are three different concepts. But three different concepts we said on same playbook or not, sir? Why I said means to understand the differences between them. If I tell playbook 1, playbook 2, playbook 3, three different times, you will think the concept is lengthy. Concept is not lengthy. Okay. If I explain all of them and if I compare all of them at the same time, you will get the clarity. Now have you got the clarity, sir? Shell command raw, which purpose we can use? To execute the plain commands, correct or not, sir? Among them, which one is highest hierarchy? Raw. After that, shell. Shell command do some activities, but the activities which cannot be done by shell commands can able to perform by command module can perform majorly all activities. But if the activity doesn't perform by command module, which module can do it? What is the advantage of using raw module again? No need to install Python on worker node, like your manager node. So this is what you can call as raw versus command versus shell. Again, sir, I'll ask you a question. Cat playbook.yml, I mean like graham.yml. Sir, now I want to uninstall them. What I want to do? If I want to uninstall them, what I want to do there? Instead of install, I need to put remove. What I need to put? Sir, how many times I want to remove there? So what I can use? Set command can we use? See, in real time, what happened? In a file, you have multiple words. If you want to replace all of the words at a single time, you can use set command. Already we discussed on Linux classes. If you remember, set command or not, sir? Command is very simple. Set -i. yes slash I want to replace install word with word install with remove. Correct or not, sir? Give G. G means globally. That means if you have two words inside the same line as well, it is going to replace. And in which file you are going to replace? Replace or not, sir? So it is simple command or not? Simple command, but how many times the activity is going to perform? If I want to change it manually, it will take a lot of time or not, sir? So always use the set commands. We need to minimize our working things. So in real time, you are not going to work hard, guys. You are going to work smart. This is simple command or not, sir? That's it. So use this command to replace. And again, run the playbook one more time. Tell me the command one more time to run the playbook. Ansible playbook. It is going to remove. But guys, remember when you remove Git, it is not going to remove by default. Why? Because we need to give star. Why? Because there is dependency for Git. If you want me to show, I'll show it lively. Am I removing Git here? Am I removing Maven? Am I removing Docker, sir? Can we check the versions for verification? Tell me the command to check the versions. Ansible. You're seeing Docker here. Second one is Maven. Are you seeing Maven here? No. But if I give Git, Git will come, sir. Are you seeing the Git version here? Sir, I'm not able to see Maven and Docker, but still I'm able to see the Git. Why I'm able to see it? Why? Because whenever you want to install Git, we need to use star. Why? Because dependent packages will be there by default. So give the command Ansible all -a yum remove Git. Clear, sir? So this is like how you can remove the Git package. So remember, whenever you want to install any package, preferable to give star. Why? Because if you give star, dependency is also going to remove. All packages is not going to remove dependencies. For example, Git I removed, but is dependency removed? Still tool is there or not, sir? So always preferable to give star for removing. Is the concept number one clear for you? Fine. Sir, how many packages I install here now? 3 packages. To install 3 packages, how many tasks I wrote? 3. But I can do it on like within small piece of code. I'll tell you how it is going to write. Let's write the module one more time. VM raham.yml. Let's go for the modules now again. How is it variable for you? No, right? First of all, I'll tell variable. Why? Because variable is very important. Sir, vars. Vars means what? Variable. I'm not defining anything. First of all, I want to install Git, sir, here. What I want to do? Install. Tell me the M module. M name is equal to I want to install Maven. Tell me the syntax. M. One second, spelling is wrong. Name. Tell me. Clear now? I want to install Docker. What I want to install? Now tell me. Install. So now have you got the clarity about playbooks? First of all, writing syntax and writing everything. You got the clarity, right? Everyone. What about your online? Is the playbook syntax clear for everyone? Before I proceed, I would like to get response from all of you. Why? Because if you have this clarity, right, you can write any playbook. The reason why I'm making spoon feeding is you need to write playbooks on real time. So you need to start learning from here only. It doesn't matter how much the length is. The only matter is how much you are able to understand the modules and how you are implementing there. Great, great response from all of you. Thank you. And doubt for you, Satya. In raw module, I used for all execution. What is used in run always, no, sir? Is there any load on CPU or process if you use 3 modules as per execution? No. It is not going to have the concern, Satya. Okay, it is not going to have that load. Don't worry. Sir, basically here what I'm using, direct package names are not, sir. But I can define the package names inside the variable section. Whereas, for example, variable A is git, sir. Variable A is, can I remove git here and I can give A, sir, here? A. Package number 2 I want to install is Maven. So instead of giving Maven, can I give B, sir? Now, variable number C, like package number 3 I want to install C, Docker. So name is equal to, instead of writing direct packages, I'm using variables or not. First of all, my question is why to use variables? Why to use variables, sir? I'll ask you one question. Sir, inside a playbook, I have the task to install the Git, uninstall the Git. That means how many times I want to change it, sir? How many times I want to give the Git there? 2 times. Next, inside the same playbook, I want to install Docker, uninstall Docker. How many times I need to write again Docker? Instead of writing multiple times, directly can I give variable and can I change here or not, sir? In future, I want to install Docker, na? I'll put age equal to Docker. Docker is going to install or not, sir? Am I changing anything here? No. In future, I want to install Kubernetes. B is equal to I'll put. It is going to install or not, sir? So instead of defining direct values, we can define the variables. What is the purpose of using variables, right? If we have multiple values to change, instead of changing values one by one, if you can change on variable, entire values are going to change or not, sir? You got my point, what I said? That is the reason why we are using the concept called variables. In real time, without variable, you cannot do anything. In real time, without variable, you cannot do anything, sir. For example, you want to give a URL for server. Server URL you can place on 10 times in a least case. Like for example, let's say, sir, if I want to change that server URL in future, I want to change it 10 times. Directly I can change on variable, right? Automatically value is going to update. Correct or not? That's it. So now let's try to execute the playbook again. Playbook executings are here. Installing Git. Of course, you can give like that as Srikanth, but it won't give the accurate output. Sometimes you can miss the packages. Clear, sir? No? So in this way, you can use it. Again, if I want to uninstall them, what I can do, sir? What I can do? Huh? So instead of state is equal to present, can I make it absent? How can I make, sir? I want to replace 3 times. How can I make it very easily? Using set command, correct or not, sir? Tell me syntax now. First of all, in raham.yml, I need to replace present with. Tell me the command. -i / on which file? Replace it now. And one more thing, Git also I want to replace with Git star. I want to replace Git with. So can I write it here directly? Of course, you can write inside the file as well, but I'm using here. Why? Because I want you to memorize this command for multiple times. Now Git is going to replace with Git star. Now run the playbook one more time. All packages you are going to remove at a single time now. So writing the playbooks is very funny actually. You don't need to do any rocket science for it. Understand the module, write inside the playbook. Are you doing anything new here? Yesterday I taught you modules. What you are doing, using the modules and implementing the concepts inside the modules. Correct or not, sir? That's it. So now if I check a Git version now, so tell me lastly, like when I checked last time, Git version came or not, sir? Are you seeing Git now? Why you are not able to see? Because it is removed. I already said for some packages, dependency will be present even if you remove. For that purpose, we need to replace package with star. Clear, sir? No? That's it. It is the playbook. Once you install the packages, uninstall them. Otherwise, your outputs will not work properly for next concepts. Is the variables concept clear? That is what you can call as static variables. What we can call it as static variables means variables which you can define inside the playbook. Install package. I'm not giving the name of the package. So just to give yum, name is equal to D. What I'm giving? State is equal to present. Of course, here there are multiple options. Absent I want to replace with present. Can you tell me how to replace? Inside of the file. Same concept. Percentile / absent I want to replace with present / are you seeing any difference? / old word, new word, G. But outside of the file means you are giving double quotes. Inside of the file means you are not giving double quotes. Correct or not, sir? But inside of the file means you need to give percentile symbol. Done now? Sir, how many packages I define there? 3 packages. Basically, I defined 3 packages, but I given how many packages? Have I defined the package number 4 here? No. So then how I'm going to execute means till now we use static variables. Which variables? So variables are classified into 2 types, first of all. First of all, static vars. Vars which will define playbook. Second one, dynamic vars. Which one? Dynamic var means vars which are not defined inside playbook. Which are not defined inside the clear now, sir? How many type of variables we have? What are those? Static and dynamic. Static means which we can define inside the dynamic means which are not defined inside the playbook. For example, sir, if I want to pass a variable Ansible -playbook raham.yml is variable for declared inside the playbook. I want to declare outside of it. So -- extra vars. My variable is D. For D, I want to install tree package. Which package? Now D is going to take the value of tree package. Sorry. That you can do with the help of lookups. We can do it. That's what I'm saying. Lookup. Lookup means extracting the values from one file. Like inventory file is separate file, right? You want to take the value from inventory file. Correct or not? Oh, 1 second here. What happened? Oh. Play recap. Okay, fine. Git okay. Maven okay. Docker okay. Okay. Sorry. Here there is star for Git, right? Basically, I haven't changed star na. Yum install Git, but I have given Git star na. There is some small mistake here. Let me correct it. Have you seen this one, sir? Git I replace with Git star na, so it is not taking. Why? Because it's a wrong thing to give now. One second. Here, like it's fine. In name, you can do whatever you want, but value must be specific. Of course, in name, if you give star as well, it is going to execute, sir. Name whatever you want, you can give that, right? Now check it will execute. Is Git installing now? In name, you can give everything, sir. Maven installing. Docker installing. You can use M list. Santosh. Installing package is the name. So here which package is installing now? Tree. Why? Because I have given the variable D as tree. Can we check it, sir? Is that correctly installed D or not? What I can do is Ansible -a tree -- version. If I get the version, it is successfully installed or not, sir? Install now. So this is the way how you can pass the dynamic variables as well. Clear now? You can use static variable or you can use, of course, if you want to pass multiple variables as well, you can pass multiple variables. How you can pass means, if I want to pass multiple variables, na, put comma, E is equal to like Java 1.8.0. If you want to pass multiple variables, can we see how to pass multiple variables? But before that, I need to remove. Again, to remove, I need to replace install with present with absent, right? Tell me the set command. I'll go inside the playbook now. First of all, I need to use one more package. Install. Let me use variables here as well. Better. Why? Because if I use variables, now you will get some idea. Yum name is equal to E package. Which package? State is equal to, correct or not, sir? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to execute this one. Already I installed some packages. Already I installed some. Again, if I want to uninstall them, can we use ad hoc command now? Why? Because I want you to practice all of them. Ad hoc command, models and playbooks, everything you need to practice like one by one. So with the help of ad hoc command, I want to remove the packages. Git, Maven, Docker, tree package. Tell me the ad hoc command to remove all of them. Ansible. Star. For Maven also give star. For Docker also you can give star. For tree also you can give. For other packages, star is not required, but for Git it is mandatory, sir. Now every package I removed by using ad hoc command. Which command? Can we do same thing with the help of playbook or not, sir? Of course we can do it. So now like try to run the playbook now. But sir, this time running the playbook, I have how many variables now? E is equal to, I am giving Java 1.8.0 hyphen OpenJDK. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll tell that we have a concept called Ansible Vault. You know about that vault? I'll tell you there is a concept called vault actually where you can encrypt them and you can run them later as well. So you have the vault concept now, you will get some clarity. So here tree packages failed. One second, no package matching found. What I have given inside the playbook? State is equal to present, correct Elena? Let me read the error. So no package matching found available. One second. It's already few packages are installed, so let it run green color. Fine. It will run now. Is it running, sir? The only mistake I have given is I have given a comma there. Unfortunately, we not to give comma. Why? Because if I give comma, that is also going to take the package name, tree comma. It will think tree comma is the package name. Okay. Installing or not, sir? So this is the way how you can use the multiple variables as well. You can use single variables. You can use multiple variables. Depends upon your requirements, sir. It is the way how you can use the variables. Clear as of now? So first concept we have seen is raw command shell. Is that first concept clear? Second concept we have seen is variables. Variable is single concept, but how many examples? Static variable. Again in static variable, we have seen single variable, multiple variables. Again in dynamic also we have seen single variable and concept is same, but we have performed 6 different test cases. How many? Clear as of now? Okay, sir, fine. Now what is my requirement is, sir, you are writing this much of length to install these packages, correct or not, sir? I can install all of them here. Like let me write single for single var. Multivar. So now what I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to tell the concept of loops. Which concept? What is the meaning of loop actually, like in general? It's repetitive work. For example, here I want to install multiple packages. I want to do it repetitive on all the worker nodes. We can use loops. With the help of the loops, we can decrease the length of playbook actually. Okay, but before using this one, let me remove all the packages. Again, if I want to remove, present I want to replace with, tell me the command then. Ansible, sorry, set command, set -i /present G and which one? So now present became try to run the playbook. Ansible -playbook the hum.yml -- extra vars. Clear or not, sir? So again run this playbook to remove everything. Now it is going to remove everything. I'm writing it here and again I'm running the same playbook. Is Git uninstalling? May I have uninstalling or not, sir? Of course, your name is installing only. If you want to replace install with uninstall also, you can do it, okay? But I'm not doing it. If you want, you can do it. Sir, we are installing those packages which are available, right? Yes, of course, we are installing the packages which are available only. Then why are we giving packages as only variable? That's what I'm saying, right, Priyanka? So you need to understand the variable first of all. Variable is going to save a lot of time for you. For example, let me show you the playbook cat raham.yml. Sir, currently we are having a variable, okay? But instead of variable, you put here Docker package, for example. Docker is going to work. But in future, in this place of Docker, you want to install Maven. You need to come inside playbook. You need to replace Maven or not, sir? Next, I want to install some other package. Again, you need to come and again, you need to change the variable. Next, after I want to install some other package, Terraform. Again, you are going to come inside the playbook. You are going to replace Docker with Terraform. That means I'm doing the work or not, sir, manually. Instead of doing this one, if I put a variable here, whichever package I want, I can pass the package name into variable or not, sir? You got the point? Everyone. So instead of directly defining the value, if I define a variable, whatever package I want, I can pass with the help of variable. Then in that case, do I need to come inside the main file, sir? Do I need to modify it? Not required now. That's it. I hope it is clear for you. Who asked this question? Priyanka. Fine. So the next concept is loops. How much of code you wrote here for 5 packages? At least like let's give the 20 lines. How much the length of the code is now? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to reduce the length of the code to only 7 lines maximum. How many? For same packages again. For same packages. So here what I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna remove everything. Here name I'm gonna give it as install packages. Install. Name is equal to, I'm not giving anything. State is equal to present. It is normal syntax or not, sir? Normally what I'll give here, I'll give the git here. What I'll give? If I want to install, or if I want to install Maven, what I'll give? If I want to install Docker. But instead of writing the values, again I'm taking the variable called item. What I'm taking? Item is the name of the variable. Here I'm using with underscore items. What is the first package you want to install? Second package? Third package? Fourth package? Fifth package? Now see here. What is the first value of with item, sir? Git will go to here. Name is equal to git. State is equal to present. Second value. Name is equal to Maven. State is equal to. Third value. Name is equal to Docker. State is equal to. Fourth one. HTTPD. Fifth one tree. That means instead of writing multiple values, I am writing a loop. Inside the loop, I am defining the values. One by one value is going to come under to my loop or not, sir? To this variable. It is going to install all of them. Now if you see. Yeah, variables only. But in the form of loop structure. Why? Because there, na? If you use different variables, that is variable concept. But when you are using same variable for multiple actions, that is called as loop actually. Ansible Playbook raham.yml. Now it is going to install all the mentioned packages. One second. There is something. Okay, name is equal to item. No, correct one. Here we take you items only with underscore items. HTTPD. There is a spelling mistake in the HTTPD package. Have you seen this one? HTTPD. A small mistake. Now see what is going to happen. Look it very carefully. Sir, I change the HTTP to, HTTP to HTTPD or not, sir? There is some spelling mistake. I correct now. See what is going to happen now. Or it is deprecation means this version is going to remove on the upcoming versions. For example, you have some specific, what we call this one. Let me tell you. If you have a specific feature in upcoming version, if that feature is going to remove, that is called as depreciation. Point clear? For example, in WhatsApp, I have the option to send the status. I have option to put the status. Depreciation the status means in upcoming version it is going to remove automatically. Clear? That's it. Simply you can call a heads up. No. Actually, from still 1 year it is coming like that only. But I have never seen it is removed. Okay. Fine. Sir, how many packages I install, sir? 4 or 5? Can you check the versions to verification? Ansible. First one is git install. Second one, Maven. Sorry, for Maven we need to give MVN, not MAVN. We need to give MVN. Next, what is the package name? Docker. What it is? Installed or not, sir? Next. Done or not, sir? Last one is tree package. Now you tell me, instead of writing that much of lengthy playbook, is it good to write the loops concept or not, sir? Why? Because loops is giving you everything. If you write that much of lengthiest playbook, or if you write the loop, output is going to be same. Are you seeing any different output? No. This is how the loops is going to work. Sir, for loops, we can use one more test case as well. For example, I want to create multiple users. What I want to create? But before that, let me remove this one. How to remove? Can we set command? Set -i /. Done, sir, no? Of course, don't worry about code. Single quote or double quote, anything is fine. Is it replace present with option, no? We need to give star as well, right? Now it is going to remove everything. Now you are going to tell me how to write loops for user model. I want to create multiple users. I won't show you anything. I'll remove the entire playbook. So tell me from the scratch. Tell me. Hyphen. Who will tell hyphen? I'll tell. Okay. Host. Ah. Ah. Tell me. Loudly, man. User name is equal to item. Item, so not only item here. Next. Now with underscore items and give hyphen user number one is here. How many values you are passing? Multiple values, right? So it is by default syntax given by Ansible. We cannot change it. I'm not getting your question. What you are asking? Name is equal to ABC. Okay. Yeah. No. It's a default syntax given by Ansible. We cannot change it. Huh? This is the default syntax. Yes. Not like that. Can we change the default syntax given by any tool? Same thing, right? That's it. So tell me any few usernames. Already Raham is there. I install already Raham. Tell me any yours. Jayant, right? Sheikh Raham is already there already. Next, tell me any one of username. All of your names, right? I think so. I hope you have. Tell me any few of your names. Delhi, Delhi boy. DELIDEMI. Ramesh. Ramesh, Suresh, Mahesh. చెప్పండి ఇంకా చెప్పేసాను అన్ని. Naresh. No, Naresh sir is contract somehow. just last day only I met him, like, sir. Kaushik. Then Ravi, you want a famous name again? I think Ravi we installed on last class, so I'm not sure is they or not. Okay, fine. Then Manikanta. think Gauls also will have some names, right? At least to communicate. Shravanti, yeah, okay. Shravanti. Then Sarvani. Then still Nikita. Deepika na. It's fine. So whenever I want to create multiple users on multiple servers, I can use this, sir. Sir, how many users I'm creating here? 9. Let's make it 10. Who's the last lucky person? Who's the last lucky person? What's it? You were telling? Huh? Katrina Kaifa? I think she is busy with Ranveer now. We can't disturb them. You are telling something. Sagarika. Sadvika. SATHI. SADE. Sadhika na. Fine. Fine. Radhika. Favorite person, Radhika. ఎక్కడుందో ఏం చేస్తుందో. Ansible hyphen playbook Raham. Now 10 users are going to create simultaneously, sir. I am not going to create one by one. If I create one by one, it is going to take a lot of time. See, already Ravi is there, right? It is showing it as green color. That means green color, green flag given to Ravi. Fine. So this is the way like how you can create the multiple users. So like even if you want to create groups as well, instead of user model, put group there. You can get already group. That's it, sir. But again, I want to remove them. So what I want to do now? Set command, right? Already written set command. Like all of you are comfortable of using set commands, right? In real time also use these commands. Don't do manual works. Okay. Again run the playbook. Sir, with the help of set command, how easily we are performing action, sir? No need to go inside the playbook. No need to edit. Directly with the help of single command. Of course, command also I'm not typing. I'm using up arrow, right? Work is going easy or not, sir? That's it. So this is the concept of loops. Ansible loops concept. Which concept? So in starting of the class, we have seen about modules. Shell module, command module, and next we have seen variables. How many type of variables? What are those? Static and static means inside playbook. Dynamic means set the playbook. Again static, single variable, multi-variable. Dynamic also single variable. Next after we are using loops. What is the purpose of using loops? Reduce the length of the code. And we can reuse for multiple times. Correct or not, sir? This is loops concept. And which concept can we start now? I'm thinking to start which concept. Okay, so let's go with some troubleshooting techniques. So, okay, forgot about the topics. I'll teach some troubleshooting. Do you want it or not? Adagrendi Mari. Ask me. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you troubleshoot. So I'll give you some scenarios. For example, sir, like in interview, they are going to ask like this. You want to remove a worker node from your Ansible cluster. How you are going to remove that one? Or first of all, you want to see how many nodes are connected to how many nodes your key is copied. How you are going to check? I'll tell one path, go to that path, CD, small, space dot SSH. Hit enter. Give LL now. You are going to see 4 files. How many files? First of all, go and type cat known hosts. K tab. Just give K tab. Sir, what is that file going to indicate? You know, how many worker nodes you are connected with, it is going to list, sir. Hit enter. How many nodes you are connected with? These 4 nodes are under my control now. Correct now? In interview, they are going to ask like scenario based. If you want to list all the worker nodes which you are working with, how you are going to list it? Huh? What is the command? We need to go to .sh folder. Which folder? And you need to see the file known host file. Which file? Okay, master, you said this very good. Fine. Give the command Ansible all -- list hosts. Ansible all -- list. No. Don't give space. List hyphen. Hit enter. Sir, it is also giving the same output or not, sir? Then why to go for .known host? No. There is a deep logic behind it. For example, sir, if you give Ansible all -- list host, it is going to list all the hosts which you written inside the inventory file. But what my question is, I want to list how many nodes you are connected with. I am not asking to list the all nodes you have inventory file. I want you to see the list of nodes which you are connected. For example, go to inventory file VM /etc /hosts. One second. But before that, you need to give Ansible. etc Ansible go here and try to copy paste the same IP address again. Take one more group, insert the content, give I. Go to next line. No, go to next line. Try to add some content, add some content there. One second. I'll give it. Give prod there. PROD. Brace. How I have given there? Be cool, relax, do it. Now what you are going to do, copy the IP address of test servers. 2 IP address, copy and paste it directly. Just to go escape and give 2 YY. Paste it there. Come to the new line. Paste it there. Give P. You copied only one line, man. Okay, fine. It's fine. Sir, now how many lines you are seeing on inventory file, sir? But if you see, these 2 are dummy servers or not, sir? Again, if I go and give Ansible all list hosts, how many servers it is going to give now? Why 4, sir? Because, but I have mentioned them on Ansible inventory file, right? Mentioned or not? Even though if I mention it on Ansible inventory file, is it going to show me the list or not, sir? No, it is going to show the list of nodes which I connected with. You can use known host or you can use the list host only. But if you enter the duplicate values inside the inventory file, is it going to take? No. So if you go and do it one more time, let me do it one more time. For example, I'll change the value here. I'll try to give the new 37 IP address. I change. Still you are getting how many, sir? Sir, here think one logic point here. Here IP address with 37 is dummy server or not, sir? Tell me one thing. IP address 37 is dummy server, correct or not? When I try to add dummy server inside the inventory file, it is listing me the server IP, sir. But is this IP correct one? No. So this is not the method to check the list of connected nodes. But if I go cat known host, I'll get only 4 of them. Correct now? Lot of people will give this one in interview, but it is not correct. Why? Because if you try to add the dummy IP address, it is also showing dummy IP address also. But sir, do you have node that connected already? No. Now tell me the comment. How you can check the worker nodes connected to your Ansible server? You can. Okay, ping command also use. Second one is non-host. In non-host also we can do it. So ping command is going to give you the response of all server. For example, unfortunately, your server is on stopping state. Is it not going to ping, right? But it is going to show the list of things. Instead of using that one, it is the best method. Clear now? So write this point. To see list of nodes connected with my Ansible server, the file is non-host. What is the file? In non-host, you are going to get the list of nodes connected with your Ansible main server, sir. In future, if you want to troubleshoot anything from the node point of view, you need to come here only. Clear now? Great. What is the file here? Non-host file. Which file? In non-host, what you are going to see, how many worker nodes are communicating with your Ansible server, you are going to see, sir. Correct now? But if I give Ansible all -f list host, what I'm going to get? I'm going to get the duplicate values as well. That server is not there, but even if I add on inventory file, it is listing me or not, sir? That's the thing. So VM under etc Ansible hosts. Now remove this one. Oh, sorry. Clear now? That's it. It is a troubleshooting number one. And one more thing is, sir, sometimes I want to check the worker node CPU and memory information. Why? Because sometimes like worker nodes will not work properly. Why? Because server is not having the more capacity than expected. I want to check how much of memory and how much of CPUs I have for my worker node. Fine. Okay, leave it. Just... So in that case, what I can use, I can use setup module. Which module? Ansible setup -m all. Correct or not, sir? Hit enter. I'm not going to get nothing. Why? Because Ansible all -m setup. Is it working now? Sir, if I give Ansible all -m setup module is going to print the complete information of a worker node. Write this point. Setup module will print the complete information of a worker node. Setup, SETUP, setup module will print the complete information of a worker node. Is that clear, guys? But sir, setup module will give complete information, but I want to check only CP information of a worker nodes. In that case, can you use grep command or not, sir? Can you use grep command or not? Grep is for what? Filtering. Grep -i CPUs. I'll get only CPU information of all servers, sir. For this server, how much of CPU I have, sir? 1. And for server number 2, how many CPUs I have? Server number 3. Where you are going to perform these activities means sometimes you want to check how the CPU is allocated for the servers. For that purpose, no need to go for server and check individually, sir. You can directly run this command. Correct or not? I want to check the memory information. So can I give grep -i memory now? Am I getting memory? I mean, like memory means it is printing like this only. Like, let me give free. Are you going to get the memory now? Memory in the sense here, RAM here. RAM we take only 1 GB or not, sir? Out of 1 GB, you have 380 MB free. Like that much of RAM it is available. So these kind of techniques we are going to perform on troubleshooting scenarios. Where we are going to perform? Sometimes definitely our server is going to get very hang, sir. So in that case, we need to check the RAM and CPU. If the RAM and CPU is very less, we are going to increase the strength of RAM and CPU for our servers. You know the process how to increase the strength of RAM and CPU for server? We can increase like that. So let me show you how to do it. For example, sir, this particular server is having how much of RAM here? T2 micro is always 1 CPU and 1 GB of RAM. If I want to increase the strength, select, stop the instance first of all. Without stopping, we cannot do it, sir. After stopping, I'm going to increase the size for my computing capacity. Instead of T2 micro, I'll put T2 large. I'll put T2 too large as well. And in real time, you know what is the average size of each server? Micro, you know, you won't use. Terabytes also you won't use. Sorry, C5. C5 is like too much of. You can get this on T2 too large as well. You can like get it on T series as well. So the average computing capacity for each EC2 is minimum 8 CPUs are required. In real time, if you ask me, for application server, we'll get lot of load. Of course, for database server, web servers, we don't require that much of thing again. Why? Because complete load is going to get for app server only. Stop it, sir, now. What I'm going to do is select this dev2 server, go to actions, go for instance settings, change instance type. T2 medium. So T2 micro I want to replace with T2 medium as of now. Go for T2 medium. Yeah, here it is. T2 medium. Click on apply. Now your server is going to have the T2 medium, sir. That means how many CPUs will you get now? 2 CPUs. How much of RAM you will get now? T2 medium. How many CPUs and how many RAM? 2 and 4. T2 medium is 2 CPUs. Like we are going to get 2 CPUs and how much of RAM means? Now can we check it, sir? Can you use same command one more time? Ansible all -m setup grep -i CPUs. Generally, you do this kind of activities in real time. That's for sure. Okay. If you want to do it on real time, you need to understand here like how it is going to be done. It is running. Now try to run the same command. Sir, for dev2 server, I'll get the 2 CPUs count now. Are you getting 2 CPUs count now? Coming to the memory as well. How much of memory you are going to get now? 3907. Correct or not, sir? Almost all. How much of RAM it is? 4. How many CPUs we got? This is how I can increase the computing capacity for a particular server. First of all, why to increase computing capacity? Whenever you are going to experience huge load for a system, definitely we need to increase capacity, sir. For example, your weight is 100. You can lift 50 kgs, 70 kgs, 90 kgs, but can you lift 200 kgs? In that case, what I want to do, I want to take support or not? One more person. Same like I have only one CPU, I am going to take one more CPU support to optimize the workload. Clear, sir? No? That's it for today. One second. So in today's class, we've seen how many concepts? 3 only. Raw, command shell, variables, loops. So this is enough for today. Of course, we can cover a few more topics, but I don't want to cover. So it's enough. So now in today's concept, any doubts or queries? Before for doubts and queries, how the concept is for today? Is Ansible going good for all of you? Initially I said, right? Git and Maven are worst tools. But from Jenkins, your concepts are going to be interesting. From Jenkins, are you seeing the real-time working here? Of course, you don't know how real-time work is, but it is how it is going to be, if you ask me. Okay. So upcoming tools, we are going to learn Docker and Kubernetes. Those are going to be very, very interesting than Ansible. Clear now? So now any doubts or any queries in today's session? So first of all, let me go for online. Online, if you are having any doubts or queries, you can ping me on comment section. What's your repository name? 17, right? 1708. It is Ansible day 3. So I'm on some other repo. One second. Which account? Okay, it is my old account. I use it almost all 4 years back. Sign out. My account is Ramshek007. Arre. History is not copying from here. Okay, let me go with the doubts in the meanwhile. Will we work on CLI command in Ansible? Yes, definitely. That's what I'm showing, right? Till now, you are using CLI mode or not? But you have GUI mode as well, which we don't prefer on real time mostly. Why we need master and many worker nodes on real time? Huh? If you don't have worker nodes, how can you configure Kiran? If you want to configure some server, that need to be your worker node, right? Hope it is clear for you. Sir, what is GitLab and why it is like how it is different from GitHub? GitLab is a CI/CD tool. Currently, we are using Jenkins, right? In Jenkins, you are taking from source GitHub. But in GitLab, directly you can write the source code, you can integrate there, you can deploy from there as well. Hope it is clear for you, Anil. Definitely you can give Satya. So Kiran, this we can call it as cluster also. Definitely cluster. Why? Because cluster means combination of nodes. Group of nodes you can call it as cluster. Monday there is no class. Your next class is going to be on Tuesday. So